Well, it's been a month since I haven't been much of doing a bit of uploading some videos for something that I haven't been quite off stream and also off duty around on social media platforms. As you know, I've been quite a hard work around many things going around, doing a little bit more savings, bit more planning to kind of like find a perfect opportunity to find life and need to do a little bit of recovery from the finance that I am very struggling to kind of like move on towards life. Now, sometimes that when YouTube gets along with a different type of algorithm that changes over time, then things get a bit more nasty and more discovery for many people who want to use the algorithm to abuse the system and just like put out for yourself and just like call things out that is nonsensical around it. Look, I have kind of lost talent and lost purpose of doing these kinds of social media platforms that I've been quite struggling for over a years that haven't been much to have any new ideas so far. Even though I only posted around like something that is what's going on and probably in some topics or something that is not creative things that were very hard to find opportunity to find any type of content creator jobs that were fulfilling and people that have some like useful guides that happens around it. But I'll see if I can actually find a good guide or probably a new game that it's actually useful for guys to help around here. But as you know, sometimes that a smaller content creator needs to find some opportunities to kind of fit into the social media space and just like have a little bit of chat. Now, I'm quite a typical introverted with some imaginary things that comes in my mind, but sometimes it didn't go so well in my purpose of what's a good concept around my new video opportunity that were put in or something that is actually very good for it. But I think sometimes it's not working about it. And even though I may have a bit struggle around my communications of like talking directly to people who have some ideas, I don't usually have any good opportunities, ideas to get give you away, but I give it to myself. But sometimes, self included, that is hard to kind of do it in response to other people face to face, like some of them. And as you know, I was kind of given a bit of hope of try to be very more engagement around other people. But as you know, we live in the times that there are some AI models or AI companies that will actually kind of help people around with their ideas and just like giving them a point of their what to share for stuff. And even though I haven't been much to think about like putting like a guide or video for something I want to keep myself in the promise to something that kind of get some good engaged, but I guess the things are falling off for many reasons. I haven't got much to think of that. Now, moving forward towards this channel, I was still gonna be doing a little bit like Genshin Impact streams so far, and no matter much how people usually hate the game so far, although I know there has been a typical drama about these type of to build types of these type of beggars that want to have something to get and gain some rewards that everyone wants to get. It's becoming very more exaggerated for a lot of typical free to play beggars that were really wanted something for attention. And again, not every gamers had the same opportunity to think that this game will actually have some fair opportunities. But you know, sometimes that people will have frustrated thoughts and frustrated things that will actually give it some reasons, but sometimes there will be some barriers around language that were very unsensible for nonsensical reason, even though we live in a times that we can have nice things to be frustration, opportunity, things like that. Even though I have a little bit more critical thinking when it comes to just like thinking of what I be good at it or what is good for it, that I wanted to try out for it, but it didn't seem to be working out for what I usually tend to do for the reason, you know. all of this time that when I am in the online space, it's hard for me to kind of like get a good point of what I usually do to go face to face like that. That's pretty much what I usually think that it will be fun for it. But as time goes by, YouTube is aiming it towards like these type of bigger creator with a bigger money out of them, so they could just like have them to you know, get through their own ways like that. But I guess that was typically what they're aiming at there, except for the small streamers here. Even though small streamer has some good jobs around outside, including some of them jobs that have some online space here. Even though I haven't been much of into connected to what many people who used to typically part of the streaming space. But as you know, I kind of faded out from doing a bit of like being part of streaming to get an affiliate. And even though I was thinking about what to continue on doing a bit more part of the doing the streaming, I kind of just like fell off with. I guess that was a little bit of my attention or when I was introverted when it comes to my online space. Now, I've been on the internet for over a decade, and I haven't been much to kind of like have a opportunity to make a career around the online space. But I think my imagination that was quite a thing of it would be possible to do this in reality. But I'm quite afraid to kind of share any type of my imagination towards the other online space to share with it. But things are getting scary, but I want to kind of keep myself in the silence in the dark for isolated purposes for it. So yeah. Um I don't know what I'll do for the next upcoming video that I'm thinking about putting up it, but it will take some time. It's just something that is a bit little random for me to put on this one. So um yeah, hopefully you do. Just me uh facing myself for what other purposes to come and what else I would be saying for it.